What's up guys, Dana Lynn Bailey here, and today I have space buns. And there's only two reasons I would have a double bun. Reason one, I didn't feel like doing my hair. Not the reason. Reason number two is because we're doing some crazy shit today. I got some HIIT training for you. We got 4 different little HIIT circuits. I'm not gonna explain it. I just wanna get to the warm up, so let's go. We're gonna warm up first, because that's important. Let's go. And I'm warm. Now, after your dynamics, we're going to do a mile run. Nothing super intense, but keep it under 10 minutes. So 1 mile run, under 10 minutes. All right, so now that we are done our dynamics and our warm up, we are ready to get started for the actual workout. So I have 4 4-minute HIIT rounds. Each 4-minute HIIT round is gonna have 2 exercises. And I'm gonna just let you know, since there's 4, it's a total of 16 minutes of intense work. And that is what HIIT training is. It is high intensity interval training. And that's what we're doing today. We have 4 different 4-minute HIIT rounds. It's gonna look like this. 2 exercises, 4 minutes, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So you do the first exercise for 20 seconds, all out. You're giving it your all. You're going as hard as possible. Then you'll have a 10-second break, basically just to get you ready for the next 20 seconds. And that will be the second exercise. And then you go all out for that second exercise, and then you'll have 10 seconds break. And then you'll go back to the first exercise. So you'll basically do 4 rounds of each exercise. No break except for that 10-second break in between. Oh my God. Future Dana here. I forgot to mention, this is a very, very advanced workout. So I'm giving you 4 different circuits here. If you're advanced and you choose to do all 4, hats off to you, brah. Like, that's impressive because it is killing me. So I always like to point out, you can tailor these workouts, especially something like this. If you are just a beginner, start with just 1. Just do 1 of them, pick 1 of them and just try out 1 4-minute HIIT. If that's good, try 2. Do 1, do 2, do 3, do all 4. But just make sure you're training to the best of your ability. If you're only doing 1, you're going hard for all that 1. Future me is just so smart. So this is an all-out 4 minutes. And then we're gonna have some break in between each one of the little circuits that we're doing. So let's get started with the first one. All right, so your first 4-minute HIIT round has 2 different exercises. We're gonna do an explosive push-up and a squat jump, or squat jumps. So just to review what those look like, explosive push-up, the only thing I want you to do is get your hands off the ground. So depending on how advanced you are, if you wanna add claps, I don't care, you can add like crazy stuff. So you'll get in your push-up position, and these are gonna be super explosive. They're gonna wreck you. So you're just coming down in your regular push-up, and when you push up, you're gonna push up as hard as you can so that your hands leave the ground. Now that I'm like down there. So as you land, you're already kind of landing in that bent position, because if you land like straight arm, it's not going to feel real good. And that same as goes for the squat jumps. So you're going to push up as you land, soft elbows, you land basically already in your push up, come down a little bit, explode up. So squat jumps, same thing. You're going to just squat down, jump up as high as you can, and then land with your soft knee. So you're not landing like this and then squatting down. You're gonna already basically land in your squat, and then you'll explode right back up. So these are just continuous. Bring your hands involved in, bring your hands into this, and that's what is really gonna drive you up. So as I come down, my hands are forward. When I jump up, I throw them back. And then my legs are straight, land already in your squat. See, I'm already like down there, and then explode right back up. Woo! I just did literally like 5 seconds of each. I'm winded. So you got 4 minutes, 20 seconds on, all freaking out. The only thing I'd like to point out, because by the 4th set, those explosive push-ups are gonna be so hard. So I'd much rather you, if you can't get your hands off the ground anymore, just switch into a regular push-up, but just don't stop. And that's same with squats. If you can't get up off the ground anymore, instead of stopping, just keep moving and then switch to an air squat. The whole point is to go as hard as you possibly can. So if you have to scale it back at any point, just keep moving, just make it a little bit easier. Are you guys ready? All right, so in between each HIIT round, you can take like 3 to 5 minutes. I want to keep the time down as much as possible. 3 to 5 minute break, and now we're on to number 2. So, assault bike. If your gym does not have an assault bike, you're just going to choose something else. You could do an elliptical, but like up the intensity so it makes it a little bit harder, because the assault bike, besides the last exercise that we're doing, which I don't want to talk about yet, this thing is so hard. You would think it would be easier because you get to use your arms, but this thing will wear you out in 10 seconds flat, like dead. So if you don't have an assault bike, use an elliptical, put the intensity up, put the incline up. You could use a regular bike, but again, make it so it feels like you're going on a hill. Maybe get out of the seat, almost do like a hill bike sprint. You could do regular sprints. You could do a rower. So just choose something else if you don't have an assault bike, and that will go for anything that maybe your gym does not have. So we are doing 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, assault bike, which there's not much to tell you about this. You're just going ham as fast as you possibly can. You're using your arms, you're using your legs. You're going all freaking out. After that, we're gonna go into a hollow body arm flutter. You're probably thinking like, I thought we were doing HIIT. Why are we just kind of sitting still? After this is gonna be so hard. You're gonna, actually, you probably won't thank me because this is not gonna make it any easier. So hollow body is when your torso's up off the ground, so make sure your shoulder blades are up off the ground, and then your feet are up off the ground. I like to point my toes, and then we're just fluttering our arms. So as you're going, because you're gonna be so out of breath here, this is where you have to like really concentrate on slowing your breaths down so that you can prepare again for this. So your 10 little second break, that really isn't much, get in position, and then as you're doing this, I like to just focus on my breath and like calm it down because my heart rate is like going through the roof. I just have to calm my breaths down so that I can get back on this and go ham. So again, legs off the ground. Pretty much the only thing on the ground is your butt and your lower back. I'm gonna have my hands down here, and you're just doing little arm flutters. So this is your little core movement. You'll do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, back on that. Ooh. That was so evil. All right, we are on to number 3. Number 3, you just need some battle ropes. So 2 exercises, again, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. First exercise is just the regular old battle rope, 2 arms going alternating. You're going as fast as you can. The only thing that I sometimes see people do is they're standing up. I want you squatted down. So bring your legs into this, squatted down, chest up, and then you are going as hard as you possibly can to get those shoulders going. 20 seconds, 10-second break, and then we're going to an ab move, which is basically a Russian twist with the battle ropes. So we're gonna be up on our butts, and you're in like a little V. And you're gonna have both ropes on one side. So I start with them here, just so I get balance. And then when I'm ready to go, I bring them here, and then you're just bringing it over your legs. So you're just adding some weight to it, and twist and twist. Keep those feet up off the ground, twist, and make sure your shoulders are rotating so you get your obliques. So all the way over, twist, head should be on that side, and then twist. Slam those things on the ground. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 rounds. Woo! Oh my gosh, we're almost there. I saved, they always say you save the best for last. I saved the worst for last. So get to your treadmill, and step 1, just unplug that shit because you're not gonna need it. We're doing dead mill sprints. If you don't know that, we can't be friends. Anywho, okay, what is a dead mill sprint? You're running on a treadmill and it's not even on. It's dead. So maybe you go to the gym, get the one that has like the sign in the corner so you don't use up the ones that are actually working for the people that are gonna need them for them working, but you're working harder because you don't even need a belt to be moving because you're gonna be moving it with your damn feet. It is not fun. So how I do that, so the timer's gonna start once you get to like full speed, which is generally, it takes me about 3 to 4 seconds. So don't count that in there. If you have a partner that can time you, even better. But generally, like if I'm going, I'll just have like a clock going here and just do it as best you can, because right now it's not even on. You're not turning it on, so you're not gonna have a timer here, so just use your cell phone. So I like to have my hands in here, and this is all freaking leg drive. All leg drive. You're gonna stay hunched over, and then you're just gonna start the belt, and then you're going right into a sprint. High knees, stay on your toes. If you're running heel to toe, it's gonna feel awkward. So you're on your toes the whole time, driving those knees up in front of one another. So up and then pushing back. That was like 8 seconds. So 20 seconds of a dead mill sprint, and then you'll come off here, 10-second break, and then we're going to a plank. So kind of like I was talking about when we were doing the assault bike, and then we did like an ab move. Usually a plank's not that bad, but this is where you're going to catch your breath, basically. So focus on your breathing and then focus on your form. So big thing with form for this one is most people do it wrong. So I actually want you to round your back. So your plank, you're gonna get your hands, so this is a high plank. This is generally like how I see most people do it. Not that it's wrong, you're just not getting the most of it out of your abs. I have a nice flat back, which is nice. Normally I would always say, yeah, keep your spine nice and neutral. So what I want you to do, I want you to curl your upper back. So my head actually, you can see from going like this, it now is gonna go underneath and you're gonna get that better crunch in your stomach. So that's how I want your plank to look. So maybe you start up like this, get in position, and then you're gonna round your upper back so that your head should be facing your toes and you're gonna get more of a crunch out of it. So then you'll hold that for 20 seconds. Again, you're working on your abs there, but this is the time for you to like catch your breath, because this is gonna make you very winded and that's gonna make that plank a lot harder. So be able to make sure you have that good form and then just concentrate on like catching that breath and slowing it down. Because when you're just like, makes everything really, really hard, right? So catch it and then like just focus on like slow, deep breath, get as much oxygen as you can, because that 20 seconds is gonna be over like that and you're gonna be back on that, killing yourself. So 4 minutes, this is the last thing. You have 4 rounds of each one of these and then we're done. So HIIT is hard, high, and heavy. Well, that is it. If you did all 4 circuits, I'm proud of you. I know it seemed really hard, but when you think about it, it was only 16 minutes of work. That's the whole great part about HIIT training. You can burn a ton of calories in a very, very small amount of time. It actually helps your metabolic rate like hours and hours after. So you're actually gonna be burning more calories throughout the day. Overall, I love throwing at least one day. Usually on Sundays is like my HIIT training days and I go completely balls to the wall, all out. You need like 15 minutes and you're done. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you kind of enjoyed it. Like, I know it was pretty painful, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was helpful. And if you are enjoying this type of workout, this is some of the workouts that we do on DLB Daily. These are my Sunday workouts where we go ham in the gym. So if you like these workouts and you want more, sign up. First 7 days for free. And then after that, it's only $7 a month and I will train you every single day and we're gonna get ripped. So go to DanaLynnBailey.com, sign up, first 7 days for free, and let's get ripped. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.